Hello everyone, so today's video is about budget skincare, because I've realised that I've been focusing on more expensive brands, and obviously that's not all I use. I do have quite a lot of more wallet friendly skincare, and you don't need to be scared of. You can start using organic skincare without having to break the bank. I'll start off with cleansers. The obvious one is the contact sponge. It's recently gone up in price, so it's now $7.99. But still, I find if you take care of it, you won't really need to replace it more often than every 3 months. And you don't really need anything else to cleanse your face with. So it's basically a very good morning option, because you don't need to have any other cleanser with it, and if you've got sensitive skin, it helps to kind of cut down a little bit on the amount of products that you're using. But I would definitely not use this as my only evening cleanse. You really need a proper cleanse at night. Don't rely just on this. However, with the regular use of the contact sponge, you can cut out the need for a scrub. Like, you won't need to another extra exfoliator, so that will save you some cash too. Then I've got this beauty balm from Lion's Leaf. It's a sample. I picked it up from Love Natural Love Organic show. It's not just a cleanser, so it's like you use it as a balm cleanser with a hot cloth, and you can also use it as a moisturizer. I know it's counterintuitive sometimes to some people, but it's really like it does do both. Like, I don't really have that much left. I got a little bit left, so I can show you. So that's the consistency. It's just a white cream basically, but kind of in a balmy form. It has a very subtle scent, like slightly herbal, a little bit sweet, but mainly due to ingredients. There's no like extra fragrance in it. And if you want to use it as a cleanser, you just massage it into your skin and then remove it with a hot cloth. Yeah, you can use a muslin cloth, but lately I've been preferring those kind of fluffier, more like towel-like flannels. Yeah, those. And afterwards, if you decided to stick just with the one product, just spray your face with some floral water, add a little bit. You need like a pea-sized amount, if that. And there you go, that should be your routine done. You don't really need to worry about which, it's like a wonderful product, and the cloth kind of exfoliates a little bit, so you really won't. If you do a weekly mask, you're fine. You don't really need to overdo things. Next thing I've got is a soap. Now, don't get terrified on me. I'm not saying that you should use soap as a face wash every single day, or just any kind of soap. There's loads of different stuff available on the market. However, they're not all equally made, not equally good. The soap that I've got is from Bathing Beauty, and I've actually have full size, well, whatever's left of the full size, and which I bought myself, and I did get a little sample size from the Love Natural Love Organic show, and I kind of take that one for me on travels. It's quite convenient. The full size I keep on this little soap saver dish. Basically this soap is £4, so it's got honey and oats in it. It's quite moisturising. It's not your typical soap, so it won't strip your face of moisture, but you still have to be a little bit careful. It's still a soap. So I would normally use this like as a second cleanse after a balm cleanser or oil cleanse or something, if I'm feeling like I don't want to use a flannel. So what I would do is massage my cleanser in, and then instead of using a flannel, I'll just soap up my soap a little bit on the fingertips and then use the foam to wash the oil off, the balm off. That's how I do it. Just see how your skin is. I think it's appropriate to use it like every other day, because you don't really want to stress out your skin. But there's nothing wrong with using certain soaps, not all soaps, but certain soaps as a face wash. Okay. Moving on, since I was talking about oil, I've got coconut oil. Oh, actually, I completely forgot to tell you the price of Beauty Balm. It's $12.95, and it will last you a really long time, because it's quite a concentrated product. Okay, so going back to the oil, so I've got the organic coconut oil. This is like a 300ml jar, and I think it retails around somewhere around £12. But 300ml of oil, if you are purely using like for cosmetics use, it's gonna last you an absolute eternity. Not everyone gets on with coconut oil. My skin personally is quite happy with it, as long as I don't like overdo it. So I normally just use it to remove makeup and then followed by soap. Like I wouldn't use it as a straight up moisturizer. My skin would not like that. Then the other one I've got is Jason Pure Aloe Vera. It's a little bit misleading because it's not just aloe vera in here. It's actually, where's the ingredients here? It's a mixture of sunflower seed oil, which is the very first ingredient. Then you've got aloe vera leaf gel, and then you've got sunflower seed oil. Oh, that's it. That's the only 3 ingredients. And it's considered to be a multi-purpose product. You can use it on your face, body. It's supposed to be like quite soothing if you've got sunburn or irritation. The 13ml bottle, it's retails for $6.95. I quite like it. It's very soothing. Like I don't use it as my main moisturizing product or anything like that, but it is very good if my skin is feeling a little bit extra sensitive. And I've also realized that it makes a very good eye makeup remover. So what I do is I dampen a cotton disc, put a couple of drops in the middle, and then just sort of gently remove my eye makeup with it. You know, just kind of put it like this, dampen it like very carefully, so you don't want to tug on your eye area. Balmy product that I've got is the Raw Veggie Cocktail by Gaia Cream. This hasn't been used much yet. It's got like this yellowy, buttery consistency to it. I did a post about pumpkin products recently and included this cream in there, and Gaia Cream saw the post and kindly sent me this jar to try out for myself. So the Raw Veggie Cocktail, it's got a few like good ingredients. Pumpkin, well, actually all the ingredients are good in it. It's got the pumpkin, carrot oil, like all of this is really great for skin function, and it's probably like one of the priciest products that I've picked out. It's £15 for the 30ml jar. However, you do really, if you're using it as a face cream, you only need such a small amount. Again, applying on damp skin. And the last jar that I had from Gaia Creams actually lasted me pretty much till the very last day of best before date. So they are very economical. It's just the only thing is they are made freshly for you, so you do really need to keep an eye on the date, and if you're buying it you need to start using it straight away, otherwise you're wasting the product. You can't really store it in the cupboard. Okay, so I probably should have done this after the cleansers, but anyway. So if you are in a budget, if you are using oils and balms, I strongly suggest not to skip the toner part of your skincare routine. I guess you could, yeah, you can use the tap water that remains on your skin to like help the absorption of oil instead of using a separate toner. However, you will be missing out on some extra skin benefits, and floral waters are really quite inexpensive. Like for example, this Akamuti distilled organic chamomile water is $6.50 for 100 milliliters. This is like an old bottle. They come in a spray bottle now, which is a lot more convenient. I've only got a couple of things left. The Autolique Spot On Serum. Yeah, so you use this targeted serum to aid the repair of blemishes, breakouts, minor skin damage, stings or bites. So it's like a multi-purpose product. So there's two sizes. I got this as part of a goodie bag at the Soil Association event. So yeah, I've got a 60 milliliters here. It lasts 12 months after opening. So if you have struggle with breakouts and things, I guess it makes sense to buy 60 ml. 60 ml retails for £15. But if you need something a little bit smaller, they do a 20 milliliter size for £8. And it's a good way to check out whether or not it's actually necessary and how much product you're using. I think it's really good. You get a lot of product for your money. Looks like a nice multi-purpose one to have around. So like, I think if you're using flannels and contact sponges, it's okay to skip exfoliation. I don't think it's very necessary, maybe once in a blue moon, but however, face mask is something I would never skip. And depending on what kind of skin you have, I'd say do it to once or twice a week. Maybe if you have a lot of blemishes, maybe 3 times a week. There's a couple of options. You can just buy clays, you know, like just see what kind of skin you have, and then like say if you're oily, blemish prone, maybe get a green clay. However, if you're a bit more sensitive, a white clay would be a good option. So just have a look around. The best option would be to buy it from one of ingredient sites like Aromantic, because then you kind of get a lot better value. I think you can buy them for like somewhere around £3 or £4 for like quite a big amount of clay, and then just to mix it with whatever you like, really, water, tea, even some veggie juices, as long as they're the ones that you just freshly made yourself. Like I really like the white clay and carrot blend together, it works amazing. But otherwise there's this really good mask by Our Tiny Bees. It's like a powder mask. It's purifying vitamin face mask. It's $7.95 for this jar, which would last you a very long time, and it's a mixture of Rasul clay, white clay, dried honey, oats, mango powder. Yeah, obviously there's a lot more like budget skincare available out there. You just have to be careful with the sort of ingredients that you want to be using, like if you're happy with it, because some products would be like really great value for money with amazing ingredients inside, and some products will be less so. I find if you're on a budget, the balms, it's definitely a good way to go, and don't skimp on face masks, and instead of maybe a super fancy toner, just get some floral waters. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.